So let us have a new story today, a short story of R.K. Narayana. We all have heard very well the name of R.K. Narayana. R.K. Narayana, an Indo-Anglian novelist, and he is also very famous for his imaginary town of South Indian named Malgudi. Most of the short stories or most of the novels of R.K. Narayana are set in this fictitious town Malgudi. And Malgudi, this is an imaginary town and it is in South India. So our this story under the banyan tree, it also takes place in a small village, and that village is set in Malgudi. So now what is the main story of Under the Banyan Tree? As the title is suggesting, that here must be an important role of the banyan tree. What happens under it? Now there are 10 points, and within these 10 points you have to understand the whole idea of this short story. Which all characters are there and which one is most important? There are only few characters, and most important characters is only our one character, that is Enchanter. Enchanter, this name has been given to this main character by R.K. Narayana. R.K. Narayana, he calls this main character of this short story as an enchanter. And why does he say this? So let us understand that Under the Banyan Tree is set in a small village. Okay, this is a very interesting story and it deals with the life as it is set in a small village. So it is very clear that this story deals with the life in a small Indian village, and the name of this village is Somal village. Okay, Somal village, it comes where? It comes in the town of Malgudi, and Malgudi is a fictitious town of South India. So this question is also very important for the examination, that what is the name of the village where this story is set? The name of the village is Somal, and Somal is a very small village. The population of this village is no more than 300 people. Okay, there live hardly 300 people in this small village. So we can say that here we find this chief character of this story, because the whole story of Under the Banyan Tree revolves around this character. So now who is this character? The name of this character is Nambi. Nambi is here a storyteller, a narrator, and he has been given a very beautiful name by the writer himself, R.K. Narayana, as an enchanter. Enchanter, who is an enchanter? Who enchants the heart of others, who fascinates others, who attracts others. So here we find that there is a storyteller, and the name of this storyteller is Nambi. Nambi, he is a poor man, he is an old man, and he lives alone. Means there is no one with him, there is no member in his family, and we find that he doesn't have even a home to live. Means he doesn't have any materialistic kind or any luxurious thing or any material possession. He is poor, and where does he live? He lives only under the shade of a banyan tree or in the temple. He just serves like a priest. So Nambi, he is passing his old age, his time, how? Telling the story. Okay, he narrates the story to the villagers. So where he lives? The temple. In the temple, and under the banyan tree, he likes to tell the story to his listeners, and his listeners are the villagers, the simple, innocent villagers. Now, it is the day Friday. Generally, what happens that Nambi, he likes to narrate the story on Friday, and on Friday he cleans the temple, he worships the goddess Shakti, and he just serves there like a priest because he cleans all the temple. So it is the day of Friday when he tells the story generally or usually. Now there is a banyan tree that is in front of the temple, and it is the banyan tree that has taken the title of this short story because under this banyan tree our character, our storyteller or our enchanter Nambi, he tells the story to the villagers, and how he sends his message to the villagers that he has a story to tell them. For that he lights a lamp, okay, he lights a lamp at night under the banyan tree, he keeps it on the trunk of a banyan tree, and the light of this lamp is a signal that now he has another story to be told. And now the main thing is that our Nambi, he never repeats the story. He never repeats the story means whatever he tells them, that is always new, that is always very different. So he has a variety, he has a newness in his stories, and that is the reason that all the villagers, they are crazy for his narration, they are mad for his stories, because for a short time they forget everything, the hustle and bustles of their lives. So under the banyan tree, Nambi, he tells a new story, okay, a new story to the villagers. Our Nambi, he is very talented, he is highly talented, and it seemed as if it seems as if he has been given a gift by goddess Shakti. The temple in which he lives, or he has taken the shelter, and nobody knows from where he has come to the temple because he is very old, and nobody knows even the age of this old man, this narrator Nambi. And whenever Nambi is asked about his age, he never tells them. So our Nambi character, he is God gifted, we can say he is very talented, and it is his high imagination that makes him very different storyteller, and that is the reason that the manner, the way of his telling a story makes him or gives him this name enchanter by the writer himself. So Nambi, he is a very good storyteller, and this is the reason that he gets the attraction or attention of all the villagers, and the villagers, they love to listen to the stories from our this character Nambi. So the important character is here only, there is, we can say there is only one character, and that is Nambi. So he regards that it all happened only because of the power of goddess Shakti. So now, provided with food and clothes, all the villagers, they give a lot of respect to Nambi, and in return of telling or listening the stories from Nambi, they all give him food and clothes because he is very poor and he has no any other possession. So now even the food and clothes are also provided by the villagers to our this character. And the villagers, because they are the listeners of Nambi, so Nambi tries his best to impress them, to entertain them, to amuse them, and the villagers, they also enjoy his stories, and for a short while they forget the fever of this world, they forget their own pain of their life there sorrows, their unhappiness or their pain, their problems, they forget everything and they feel as if they have lost somewhere in the stories of Nambi, because the way of the Nambi, as I have told you, is really so amazing that they simply relate themselves to the Nambi, and it seems as if whatever is being told by Nambi, that is a very realistic story, because his method is really very charming. It is a very extraordinary method of our this storyteller. So now everything was going on very well. The days of Nambi was going, the days of Nambi were also going well, and he was also enjoying this life. All the villagers were also very happy with Nambi. But what happens? Now the things are changed, because what happens that when our Nambi, he starts to narrate a story, he feels as if he is getting failure. So we find our this character, our this enchanter, completely helpless. So helplessness of Nambi, and for that he feels himself disappointed. So what happens with Nambi, that he is feeling so disappointed and he feels himself very helpless, because now what is taking place with our this narrator, that whenever he tries to tell a story to his listeners, he feels himself unable to impress them. He forgets the story, he forgets the words, and he tries his best to recollect the story, but to no use. So now it was the effect of old age. Now he regards, because he was growing old. So now as he was growing old, his memory was also growing old, and it was also, we can say, it was also growing weaker and weaker. So now because of the effect of old age, Nambi, he starts to forget everything, and he feels a lot of problem in recollecting or recalling the story. So he decides that now it is better for him to just to stop to tell the story to the villagers, and he feels perhaps this is the indication from the side of goddess Shakti, and it was her gift, and now she has taken this gift back from him. So it will be better for him not to be insulted, not to break the heart of his listeners, because they come in such a hope to him to listen to his wonderful stories, and when they go back only in hopelessness or in sadness. So now this was the biggest decision of our Nambi, that he decides never to tell a story and always to be very silent. So this was the decision of Nambi in the end of the story, that he decides never to tell a story and to be silent forever. So now what happened to Nambi when he stopped to narrate the story, and now he stopped to amuse or entertain the villagers, because he was getting food and clothes from them. In spite of not listening the stories from him, all the villagers of Somal village, they had a lot of reverence for Nambi, and now they kept giving food and clothes to him, to the enchanter. So who is our this enchanter? It is Nambi character, and now he still gets food and clothes from all the villagers, because they carried a lot of respect for him in their heart. So this was the end of the short story Under the Banyan Tree, and all these were 10 points related to this interesting story, and there is only one character, Nambi, and this name enchanter has been given to him by R.K. Narayana.